Hello, viewers. My name is Zach Hardy, and welcome to the Holy Cross Crusaders franchise mode, part 37, season 2. There's one thing I want to get into before I continue this video. If you don't know, there is currently a scandal, a big situation going on between myself and Holy Cross High School. There will be more details as time goes on, but for now, I'm trying to play it safe. I'm trying to see where both pieces lie. And if the worst comes to the worst, and the decision is made for my expulsion, even though there really should be no reason for why I'm even indefinitely suspended at this point, then at that point, I will be having no choice but to cancel the Holy Cross Crusaders franchise mode. So, over the next couple of days, I'm going to be trying my hardest to get out as many of these episodes as possible. Because if, by any chance, there becomes a point where the bridges between myself and Holy Cross High School are burned, I will not be able to continue this series without their permission, and I don't believe I'd end up getting their permission. So, I'm going to try to finish out this season over the next couple of days, and see where the pieces lie after that. But for right now, we're going to continue with Season 2, Part 37. As you can see here, Mark August leads the MVP race in the NFL, followed by Le'Veon Bell and Phillip Rivers, and Coach of the Year looks like Mike Gianpetruzzi. Now in the NFC, Mark August is also running for Offensive Player of the Year at the moment. This is a statistics episode, by the way. For Defensive Player of the Year, Tito Nieves is in 8th place. Offensive Rookie of the Year, there is nobody from the from the Crusaders, obviously. Best QB, Aaron Rodgers at the top there, and Alphonse is nowhere to be seen. Mark August, best running back. Best wide receiver, Kingston Zenick is in 5th place. Best offensive lineman, Owen Hernandez in 1st. Alex Ward is in 2nd. Justin Babarski is in 4th. Justin Alamo is in 5th. So, yeah. Best defensive lineman, Tito is in 7th place for that. Best linebacker, nobody. Best defensive back, John Goggin. Best kicker, I'm surprised that Sean Austin isn't there. Anyway, with that, we go into statistics for the season. First off, we have Corey Fapiano, 0 yards, 0 completions, 0 attempts, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 0 completion percentage, 0 yard average yards per game, 0 passer rating, 0 yards per attempt, sacked 0 times, longest passes 0 yards. Alphonse Fakanji, he has 1,593 passing yards on the year so far. He's 117 for 182, which is really good. He has 14 touchdowns to 6 interceptions, which is a pretty good ratio. 64% completion percentage, 177 average yards per game, 104.0 passer rating. Average yards per attempt is about 8.8. He's been sacked 7 times, and he's played in the 9 games and played in 403 downs. So, by the way, everybody's from Abilene Christian. I don't know why. I guess it was just a first thing, and I wasn't going to change their colleges. Rushing yards, first we have Mark August with 206 carries for 1,128 rushing yards, 5.5 yards per carry, 10 rushing touchdowns, about 125.3 rushing yards per game on the average, 2 rushing fumbles, 69 broken tackles, 299 yards after contact, 78 yards was the longest run he's had. And then DeAndre Wallace, Alphonse Fakanji, Philip Serva, etc. Those statistics, etc. William Guglielmo, he has 27 receptions on the year for 409 total receiving yards. He's got 15.1 receiving yards per reception on average, and 45.4 average yards per game. He's got 3 receiving touchdowns on the season, 158 yards after catch, and his longest reception was for 77 yards, and his run after catch average is about 5.9. Kingston Zenick, also 27 receptions for 466 receiving yards. 17.3 receiving yards on average, 51.8 average yards per game, 7 receiving touchdowns, and yeah. Wyatt Shea, our tight end, 24 receptions, 234 total yards, 9.8 receiving yards or average per reception, 26.0 per game, 2 receiving touchdowns. DeAndre Wallace, 22 receptions, 345 receiving yards, on average 15.7, and per game 38.3. Mark August, 10 receptions, 70 yards, 7.0 per reception, 7.8 per game, and yeah. You shouldn't be in the statistics. Phil Serva, 2 receptions for 3 yards, 1.5 receiving yards per reception, 0.3 receiving yards per game. And Adam Razda, 1 reception, 12 total yards, 12.0 per reception, 2.4 average yards per game. Blocking. The hell? Downs played. There we go. There we go. Alex Ward has given up no sacks. Justin Alabama has given up nothing. Matt Doran's given up nothing. Owen Hernandez has given up 1, and Justin Babarski has given up 2. Defense. Okay. Cole Foster, 11 solo tackle. 30 tackles in total, 5 tackles for loss, and that's that. John Goggin, 29 tackles, 3 interceptions for 5 interception yards. Brandon Barron, 28 tackles, 2 for loss. Derek Pruden, 27 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Donovan Montville, 26 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, 1 interception, 19 interception yards. Nick DeMatteis, 26 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 interception for 6 yards. Vincent Graziano, 23 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Tito Nieves, this is a big one, 22 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 7.5 sacks on the year. And that's going to do... Matt Judson, 17 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 3.0 3 sacks on the year. Zaire Roundtree, 12 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks on the season. Tavian Whitehead, 11 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 3.0 sacks on the year. And that's Manny Diorio, 1 tackle on the year, 1 sack on the year. So yeah, that's going to be that. Kicking, Connor Dunn. We've seriously not attempted a field goal at all this year? Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute. Whoa, wait. Don't tell me we didn't... What is happening? What is happening? I swear to God, we've kicked a boatload of field goals. We've kicked extra point. What? Okay. Well. Okay. Sean Austin, 12 punts, 498 punting yards. So far, 41.5 average per yard. Average per punt. He's had 1 blocked. And then kick returns. Karan Brown, 6 kick returns for 129 yards, and 21.5 kick returns on average. His longest was for 30. Lee August, 13 kick returns, 257 kick return yards, 19.8 kick return yards on average, and his longest was for 27 yards. Lee August, the only one taking punts back, 16 punt return attempts for 241 punt return yards, 15.1 punt return yards on average, and his longest punt return was 420 yards. That's so... Yeah, Holy Cross needs to fix some shit, because if they don't, I'm going to sue them. So yeah, that is going to be, those are the statistics midway through the season. Mike Giampetruzzi, number 18 overall. He is behind John Madden, Pete Carroll, Mike Tomlin, Mike McCarthy, Andy Reid, John Harbaugh, John Fox, Sean Payton, Ron Rivera, Gary Kubiak, Mike McCoy, Rex Ryan, Chuck Pagano, Jim Caldwell, Bruce Arians, Jason Garrett, Marvin Lewis. He's ahead of Mike Zimmer, Griffin Murphy, I think is his name. Doug Peterson, Chip Kelly, Jack Del Rio, John Gruden, or no, Jack Gruden, something like that. Jay Gruden, I'm sorry. Bill O'Brien, Todd Bowles, Gus Bradley, Dan Quinn, Ben McAdoo, Adam Gase, Darren Coder, Mike Mularkey, Hugh Jackson, etc. Wow. I guess those are random ones. Anyway, so yeah. Mike Giampetruzzi, I guess another Super Bowl, and he can call himself a real man, I guess. Team statistics, let's just look at... Fuck, where's the fucking Crusaders? What? Where are we? Oh, there we are. I completely missed it. We have gained total on offense 2,872 yards, 1,673 passing yards, 1,199 rush yards, 23.9 points per game, 14 passing touchdowns, 12 rushing touchdowns, 117 first downs. Defense, we are first. We have given up 1,513 yards, dominating the Titans, who are nearest to us. We've given up 1,127 yards passing, 386 rushing. We've given up 89 points, demolishing every other team. We have 22 QB sacks, 4 fumble recoveries, and 5 interceptions. And I think that may be the most out of everybody on the... No, I'm sorry. That's by far the least. Anyway, there's that. I do want to point out for here, in a game, I think Corey Fabiano has these 2 records because those were times where I may have accidentally ended up exiting out before I saved or before it saved. So I had to really go in and just make sure I won that game. Or if I lost that game, just simulate it and see what happens. So I think that's where that happened. And I think that's where Mark August got 543 rushing yards. Or that may have been in the Super Bowl. Maybe that was in the Super Bowl, I think. But anyway, yeah. So Mark August, that's about really the statistics, midway season statistics check. So with that, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Subscribe. I'm Zach Hardy, and I am signing off.